Oh, oh, that's the wrong button.
Wake up, everyone. It's Christmas! Christmas is the greatest time of year. But to enjoy it most, you need to get out of bed. It only comes round once a year. There is snow outside with some reindeer. Go to the window and then you will see Santa's coming down the chimney, putting some presents underneath the tree. And everybody knows it's Christmas. It's Christmas. It's Christmas! Your advent calendar has a chocolate for you. Though you might have school or work to travel to. Talk about it in the present tense, because soon you will open your presents. Get out of bed now, it's gonna be a good day. Santa's coming down the chimney, putting some presents underneath the tree. And everybody knows it's Christmas. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. It's Christmas.
Oh, is the song over? Song's ended? Well, hold on. Give it 1 second. Hold on. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. I have to create my concoction. I didn't get to finish my concoction. Funny thing is, I actually woke up an hour earlier today. And yet still a little late to stream. The stream's not late. It just did a little hectic right now. Because I had to run an errand. The cats got their shots today. And because of that, I'm going to take this off. It's actually like really sunny outside today and hot. As you could tell by how properly I'm lit. Speaking of properly lit, is this like angled correctly? You guys know the drill. You guys know everything by now. This is going to be the last stream of the year. Ever even. Let's just say ever. That you guys are going to be seeing this beautiful set, this beautiful me, this beautiful hat, this beautiful pea. I do have some food to feed myself with. But as you know, we've been keeping up with these goals. We hit our sub goal. We haven't hit our donation goal. We haven't hit our follower goal. But I don't think there's anything we could do about 19 followers today. Whenever I'm streaming Metroid, I just always find an excuse to kill time. I'm not going to show any major brands, but I am... There's a peppermint milk. Okay, you can kind of make it out, but... I don't stand for anything. I sit for my video games, though. See, we don't even need the lights this time. Okay, there's going to be a regular length stream. Things are a little hectic, I'll admit. But that is because today is December 18th. And this is an important day because it is a Thursday. Thursday, or as I like to call it Thursday, which is our regular rotational Nintendo Switch 2 day where we play different Nintendo Switch 2 games. Actually, I didn't set this up. Okay, no, that's still working. Oh, wait, I do need to get my Santa hat. I forgot. We'll do that real quick as I'm going through my introduction as well. I gotta finish pouring this. Pour one out, you know. for our fallen brethren. Yeah, we took the cats to get shots, and they died. They got literally shot. So where I'm at, what was I getting at? Something forever, something whatever. Oh yeah, I'm real out of it. Today is December 18th, which means that not only today is there going to be after stream, which ends at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, there's going to be a video teaser on the BH Ultra channel at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then a very special movie commentary exclusive to the BH Ultra Patreon at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then I guess another BH Ultra bracket in the Patreon, midnight Eastern Standard Time. Christmas, just a week away. There's a lot going on, but because Christmas is, in fact, a week away, this is a very eventful day in the BH Ultra live lore, because the more and more I do this, the more and more I'm connected to my own past. You know, look at these meters, look at this tree. We still have, I saw them knocking stuff over, but we still have, also, they're going to be very low in energy today because, like I said, they just got their shots. So I don't know if we're knocking anything off this tree today. Maybe these final four are the final four remaining. But what I was getting at, is because this is such an eventful day, it is a day over the last 4 years we have streamed this day. I didn't set this up ahead of time. I ran out of time, so you're looking at a blank screen right now. Whoa, look at this exciting video. I wish you guys could see it. It's a shame you can't. Let's put that right there. December 18th, 2022, as a part of the first instance of the 2 weeks of Ultramus, the birth of a very important character. Really quiet, though.
I assumed I had full health because I just spent so much time getting all that health.
Is that not it?
TCCPSJ.
It's one of the game over screens. For whatever reason, I couldn't find a transcript for this one.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's like around the Snow E area, right? So whenever I got a game over. This is important Ultra lore. Ultra lore! Hold on.
I fear that I may need to do the level.
Did I die? Or did I win? I think I die here.
You dick. He drugged me all the way down with him.
This was very deep into the, panic attack era.
I fear that I may need to do the level.
Okay, where does it happen? Where does he do this hilarious gag? Gag's not even that good. I just need to explain where it came from. I saw it. I saw it there. Hold on. Saw him. Saw him for a second. This is as loud as the stream gets, mind you.
Some silly dogs. If you want to call them, they breathe ice.
That didn't work.
Switched at the worst. Alright.
Where's my game over screen? I guess once you run out of Luke lives.
Like a comfortable little pair of pajama pants. I got another try after this. You can tell me there's no try, but I'm trying to get.
Where's this hilarious gag? I need to explain where this Han Solo character came from. I don't know if I'm going to find it, and I'm wasting even more time. Anyway, there is a Ultraverse wrestling character named Han Solo, spelled incorrectly, that looks like Yoda, and that character comes from this, because I was putting those characters together, I think in January of 23, and I'm just like, oh, I need to add 2 more characters. So I picked 2 characters from the first 2 weeks of Ultramus that ever happened in this apartment in 2022. And that's where Mac and both Han Solo come from. I've wasted enough of your time looking for this. This one, I've already got unlocked. You guys remember December 18th, 2023? When we got together with other streamers, other tubers, and other chatters, and Caden also, to finally finish ogre ousting to 100% ogre ousting in the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC to get that shiny Munchlax. You guys remember this?
Yeah.
Look at that gang. Apple, Ethan, Caden, Cran.
Ah, damn. That wasn't even our highest score.
No, don't worry about it. And then last year, I wish I could play audio. I mean, I can, but nothing's really happening. Last year, December 18th, we were playing even more Indiana Jones, if you could believe it. Okay, that's enough recap for now. Just telling you that December 18th is a very eventful day in the lineage of BH Ultra live streams. I am still live, right? I guess I didn't check that per se. I probably should check that per se. I'm checking the per se. Okay, no, we're good. What's up, gang? Hello, Swift Dragon. I don't know why I'm dropping frames crazy style. Alright, I'm going to feed myself slowly over time. Call me the feeder. Swift, I would be giving you a badge just for free, but we've already filled out our sub meter. But hey, if you know 19 other people, if you're not followed yet, and you know 18 other people, if you know 19 people that haven't followed this channel yet, now would be the time to do it, because this is going to be the final day. We're going to be looking at these meters. We're going to be ringing the bell. We're going to be spinning the wheel, because the final stream of the year proper. This is stream 888, by the way, which means next stream will be 889. And the final stream will be on Sunday, where we play Grand Theft Auto Online, specifically on the 21st, because of snow in Los Santos. Ryu has since told me that it's not going to snow in Los Santos until the 23rd, but I haven't found anything to confirm that, so I guess we'll have to find out. Also, I have the Kirby amiibo behind me. I said I was going to, ahead of stream, because I was running errands, get the Metroid amiibo while playing this game. And maybe I will eventually, maybe I will when I come back, but the errands ran long today, and I needed to start the stream at a normal time. Speaking of starting at a normal time, we're like 20 minutes into this, we haven't even started Metroid yet. We gotta, oh, sorry, that's the wrong thing. I need to, oh, sorry, that's the wrong thing. I need to get my hat real quick. It starts in 8 hours? Okay, so I'm just gonna do this on my own then. Remind me, what's an 8 hour? It starts, so like 9 p.m.? You guys gotta remind me at 9 p.m. to do that. That's so alright, well, now we have no excuse but to play Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Normally, when I'm calculating hours I've spent in games, I do full hours and I do half hours. So, like, if it's an hour and a half, I do 1.5. I'm not doing any deeper decimals. I know that this stream is technically going to be, like, 2 hours and 40 minutes in the game, because we're 20 minutes in the stream now. But, as long as it's over 30 minutes, I'm not counting it as a decimal. As far as anyone's concerned, we have played this game for 3 hours today. Adding on to the additional 9 hours, making it 12. I guess I should go to the sheet document actually up to this. I'm actually wary of opening too many tabs. Because 21. Because earlier, right before I started streaming, my computer shat itself again, so maybe I'll do a deep clean the day after, like right before I leave. So this is at, what, like 2 now? So it should be at 12 hours. Yeah. Wait. I have 8 written down before. So 1, 2, 3. So let's say 11. Nah, 11. I'm not going to do 10.5. Listen, we don't got time for decimals. All we have time for is Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Swift, were you here for last week's Metroid Prime 4 Beyond? You're just a fan of Metroid, huh? I don't remember anything about this, so I need to relearn everything. It's like riding a bike, you know? You're born again into a different world and you don't remember how anything works no more. Wait, sorry. I have to scan everything. I forgot. The main mechanic of this game... How do I scan things? That's not it. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Fuck, what's my scan button? Certainly not that. Okay. Alright, there we go. Okay, so up and X, or... No, just regular X. And then I scan it using... Okay. I don't know why that wasn't working before. You're telling me I could break this? Tempered glass fractured in several places. Structural integrity weakened. Well, perfect. Hold on. That means... Ha! Now I can get in and out of here. Anything else to scan? Yes. See, this is the mechanic. Guard, can you kill that guy, please? I was here for Zia. This is actually my first look at Prime 4 gameplay besides the trailers. Well, I hope you really like scanning. I think last time I played... This wasn't last week, actually. It was the Thursday before, because last Thursday was, in fact, the Game Awards. So that first Thursday in a long while where I'm not playing a Nintendo game was last week. So it's actually been 2 weeks, which is why I don't remember any of this at all. There's the save room, of course. That's where I saved, in the save room. I need to get past this door. I think that was the last thing I was doing. I'm getting... Not that message, No, Mod, not Swift's message, the bot right above it, dude. What the hell, man? Get Swift Dragon back. Don't... Alright, fine, I'll do it. Hold on. Okay. Well, unban Swift. Swift didn't do anything. Alright. Swift, I'm sorry to hear that. Come on back. Center sensor damage. The lock cannot be disabled from the side. Rear side sensor remains functional. The lock can be released from the other side. First Twitch ban, Lamau. And your first ban, Evasion. Congrats. So I need to go up there to go from the other side. It's the only place I can go. So now that I've broken this glass, that's okay. So earlier I said like, oh, what's the point of breaking the glass? Now I know the point. The point is for me to get over here. But I can't, still can't reach that. I did just get my double jump. It doesn't just require like tricky maneuvering. Because I certainly don't have my grapple hook. Interesting. Okay. I guess I mean, could go back through here? No, I can't. Okay. Well, current bomb slot operation, link device activated. Wait, hold on. Okay, well that didn't work. All I can currently do, airtight container installed with independent cooling systems preserving an organism at extremely low temperatures. Circuitry is exposed. Circuitry from the cryopod cooling system, its protective cover is missing, allowing it to be safely removed. Am I supposed to do something? Huh. Safely removed. Missiles? Fire? No. Okay, we're in the puzzle solving area, huh? If only I had that Voila amiibo, that would have solved all my problems. I think shoot me out back for that one. There's only one thing to make this right. What does that mean? I think I know what it means. So, installed extremely low temperatures. Its circuitry is exposed. I mean, it's glowing blue. We want to... Ah, that used my first jump, or my primary jump. Psychic power? I don't remember how anything works in this game. I'm new to this. I gotta relearn everything. Well, that was my psychic power, though. The little pink thing, right? The little pink try. I'm trying to pink right now. I'm gonna pink. I could almost reach that. But there's something glowing over there anyway. Wait! There's a ramp. Wait, no. Never mind. There's not shit. And I can't use my voila. My viola. My viola. I guess there's an entire door right here. Dude, am I stupid? Why would I feel like I should... Okay, so whatever I need to do there is maybe something I don't have unlocked yet. Potentially. Okay, 2 full charges. Just know if you're thinking it, I already thunk it. Any thoughts you're having, I had them. Okay, well, we can keep marching along, especially with our fire shot. See? So we should be... Well, that seems rather cold. Hey, Merry Christmas, though. It's Christmas. That's where I haven't been. Are the conditions going to be far too cold for a little Samus like me? I'm just a little Samus guy. I don't know no better. I got my suit. My suitcase. Yep, got it. I've learned not to just read everything I'm scanning. Because scanning is its own bag of worms. You remind me of the classic Philip J. Fry line, does anybody else smell purple? I like to think I'm like the Philip J. Fry of Twitch. I embody that character a lot. Heart, mind, and soul. Ice cream. I'm just reading out loud. This is kind of like my breakfast, if you think about it. This is my morning routine. So on and so forth. I was coughing crazy style last night. And I was worried. I'm like, oh man, I'm straight up just gonna die. This isn't getting any better. But as soon as you say it out loud to another person, you realize how silly you're being. It legitimately might just be my living conditions. So if I go to my parents' place for the holidays and I get immediately better, we'll know what it was. Didn't I already do this? I guess the game saved before, or did I save the game before? Well, I could do this again. I mean, I guess if I had... Wait, no, but I went through the ice belt to get here. Does this happen every time I'm outside? See, this is why I don't go outside in real life. This shit happens in real. Gotta prepare for every wolf attack. Who's next? What's the next wolf? Hey! Stay back! Well, this is how I gave my cat shots earlier. So there is like a safe number of wolves. What's an appropriate number of wolves? Because this feels like too many. That they'll eventually... I'm the Omega in this situation. That eventually they'll run out of wolves to send my way, and then a cutscene will play. Yeah, I've done this before. I'll do it again. It was the most fun I had in the snow. Could play around in the Himalayas for hours. Oh, it's you, right? You and your friend. And your bud. You tried to hit me. You're gonna hit me. So they don't necessarily run at me as much as they do just run across. Which isn't as big of a threat. But I think last time I got caught by one, and that started a vicious cycle of getting caught by a bunch of them. No, I guess they are sort of trying to come after me, for sure. No, for sure. Yeah, let's touch base again. Yeah, this is what I ran into last time. The issues, so to speak. My ever-pervasive issues. Don't move. Time to get put down. Why am I not aiming no more? I mean, we're in the snow. My reticle is red and white. It's a Christmas game. Merry Christmas. But I'm in checked out mode, like I said. This stream can't be better than anything that came before it because of the stream awards. And also, it's like being in grade school, you know? Where, like, you know you're about to go on break, and it's the last day right before break, ostensibly. If this is the last school day before break, then... the GTA stream is like the last extracurricular. Like the last rehearsal or whatever you guys did. If it wasn't rehearsal, I did rehearsal. What if I just keep doing this? If I blow them up bomb style. It'll at least keep me alive longer. I feel like this is a survival technique and less of actually like killing things. But I'll kill them if I have to. Will I have to? Hey! No biting. You know that hurts, Daddy. I can't pause the...
Swift Dragon can pick the game. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Which means that our meter over here is in fact complete. Well, I mean, so if you don't know Swift Dragon, every time somebody donates a certain amount of money, they can pledge to a certain game that they want me to play for an entire series. And I guess you have the bill to pick those $20. However, just so you know, the meter is now finished and the current leading bid is at $35 or $40. So, just so you know, whatever game you pick ultimately won't matter, but This is a good moral for next time. If you intend to stick around, if you're going to be a more regular ultra in 2026, we can get you a sub badge, we can get everything. I want to, in the coming year, have different seasonal meters. So these started in the autumn of Andrew, which explains the set. We still technically are in autumn, right? It doesn't become winter until like the 21st, 22nd, whatever. And the goal, what we did last year, was the So Retro Game Fund, where whoever donated the most would get to pick a retro game that I would play, and that ended up being Chibi Robo, that I played for like 12 streams. And the winner, I either play for 11 streams, or I fully complete it, whichever comes first. And the winner of that is currently Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, and the meter is now finished, which means that is the game I'm going to be playing in the coming year. But I want to set individual followers, sub goals, whatever. We currently have 30 concurrent subscribers, if the meter is to be trusted. It was at 20-something, and then I gifted a ton of subs at the stream awards. So we have that. I guess my goal before the end of the year, the only thing we have left to finish now is the follower goal. But there's nothing I can really do about that. List everyone out. Wait, no. Get this in on me. Public service announcement. Every person you know with a Twitch account. I don't care if it's someone you don't talk to anymore. I don't care if you're bugging people, if you have to bribe them, whatever. Legally, don't do that. But the only meter, because these 3 meters are only present on today's stream, and they will go away after this, because, like I said, Sunday is the extracurricular. The only meter we still need to fill, PHIL, is the follower goal. Listen, there's 7 of you watching right now. If you guys all know 2 people that aren't followed, tell them, get them to follow right now. Oh, wait, we get to ring the bell as well. And spin the wheel. Every time one of these meters goes up, we get to do this thing. Imagine spinning this wheel 19 times. Everyone you know. I know that for most of you, everyone you already know is here, but whoever isn't currently following, know that it is a life or death situation. If we don't fill up this meter by the end of the stream, they're putting me down. That's actually, I lied earlier. That's why I went to the vet. I was getting all the euthanasia they use for small animals. The vet said I have the physiology of a small animal. All right, let's spin this wheel. Okay. It's like a piss puke green. I believe that's... If that is what I think it is... I think it is what I think it is. Actually, I don't know. BMJ, you asked me a question earlier. Can you ask me that question again? Take your time. There's a lot of setup for a throwaway gag, but all throwaways make me gag. BMJ, you asked me a question earlier. What was that question? We're not going back to the game until we finish this gag. What's 9 plus 10? Good question!
21.
So if you don't know, I was explaining everything. Every time somebody does one of these, we ring the bell and spin the wheel, and the wheel's full of sound effects. If you're going to be a regular ultra. Also, if you happen to know 19 people, these bars are not going to be on screen again after this stream. So we have just today to get 19 more followers to fill that goal. I do not know 19 people. I can't imagine you guys do either. But do your best. Tell your friends, tell your family, put a poster up. I don't care. Make 18 alt accounts. That's fraud. Don't do that. Oh, I forgot I'm getting killed by wolves. That's the noise my cat made. All because of that lousy donation. Load checkpoint. Okay. Do I have to rescan everything? I fear I might have to.
Dual wield.
Okay. Whoa. Oh. That's one. That's why we have the bell, ladies and gentlemen. And now we only need 18 more. Man, that was good. Okay, spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. For those of you lurking, and I know there's some of you lurking out there that are watching this right now and thinking about following you, maybe I should. Just know that every time you do, not only do you appear on screen, but is that the same one it just landed on?
21.
How many 21s can we get in here? 18 more. This is good. We're on track. I feel like this is a fucking telethon. And I'm calling everyone. Tell your parents. I don't care. Tell everyone. This is an emergency. Lousy. Alright, takes back money. No, I just mean it distracted me from the game. I hate when I get free money. Like I said, it's honestly not even about the money as much as it's just like filling out the meter. Because leaving those meters unfinished irks me. Like I said, they're putting me down. They lurked up. You're just saying words. That doesn't mean anything, man. Who's next? Who's next, huh? Who wants some? You. Okay. Gonna use this reticle to focus. Focus, 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 focus. Features, perfect. Focus on the features. Focus in the bleachers. Having a montage of all my fondest moments. Getting fingered in the bleachers. Getting wedgied by the flagpole. All my greatest moments. My greatest hits. I was... Oh! Hold on, I'll read it in a second when I'm not dying. Die! I was bribed to come here. I hope... Oh, I forgot I can't read. Right, no, see, that's been my biggest issue as a streamer, I think, is my inability to read. So give me 1 sec. My ability to breed, however, I'm in tip-top shape. We went to the pet... Well, obviously we went to the vet, which is just like a van outside of a pet store. And they had, like, pet food that was for vitality. I don't know why you should sell that in a pet store. Like, if you're breeding animals in your farm or whatever, that's one thing. Don't die. Or you do die, I stay alive. See, this is me shooting the euthanasia and all the pets. We took them to the vet and told them we were going to get their shots, but we actually gave them human growth hormone. I'm going to have the strongest cats in the neighborhood. And boy, will the rest of the homeowners organization look foolish when they see how buff my cats are. My cat could eat your cat, and it will, and has. Jesus Christ! I'm going ball mode. Dogs famously hate balls. So it's a really good escape method. Jesus Christ. Okay, so am I killing or am I surviving? Because I think if my goal is survival, I would be better suited just being ball mode, no? Okay, this isn't going well at all. Jesus Christ. Die. I think there is a limited amount of dogdom here. And we just kind of need to, like, tank through it. I felt one coming. Okay, I felt one hit me. I felt it move. Dude, I'm fucked. They can't get me if I'm in a ball. I did this on my first try the first time. What am I fucking up now? Oh. I guess nothing. I was bribed to come here. I hope you ate your gold, dude. You look hella chill. Thank you. I'm not. I'm incredibly stressed. And now we just need 18 more people. Hey, tell 18 of your friends. Jesus Christ. That was literally as close as it could be. But here's the thing. That's where I... White woman jump scare. Oh, no, that's not where I left from. Okay, well, I'm gonna... Before I go there, I'm gonna go back to the save station and save the station. And also hopefully get my health back and whatnot. And then we'll circle back here. Assuming that the dogs don't respawn. To put it in a more specific quote, have the exaggerated swagger of a black teen, unquote. What is that even in reference to? I know what the original reference is that one, like, IGN review. I did end up... Wait, no, that was the review of the Miles Morales game. It wasn't specifically the Spider-Man 2. I'll be honest, I was kind of excited when that one chatter said that they would donate to make me play God of War. I feel like I've been missing out on a lot of PlayStation series. I gotta go back to Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I mean, that ran like shit on PC, or on my PC. The Steam version just sucked. So maybe I should play that on the PS5. It might be a different story altogether. Okay, save. I don't think the save room gives us any health or armor back, but I think it will save the game. At least then we won't have to do the dogs again. Do the damn dirty dogs. Do the damn thing. Oh no, we did get all our shit back. Alright. We did get all our shit back.
Dual wield.
Oh shit, that's another one! Oh shit! Who is this? Hello? Hello? What does that say? Is that Ruin or Ralph? Okay, I'm gonna call you Ralph. Can I call you Ralph? I swear to God, if we get 21 again. That one's like a slightly lighter green. The colors aren't different. Okay, well, I know this one. Hey, this one's for you, Ralph. What we're currently working on, I imagine you were brought here under false pretenses. We've been filling out these meters all throughout August, autumn, and it still is autumn. It's currently fall. It's not winter yet. I don't care who says nothing. I'm trusting the farmers. And we filled out all our other meters, all our other goals, except for the follower ones. You just became my fave streamer. Well, I'm the only streamer you've ever seen. Well, hey, if you like me so much, if you know 17 people, if you have 17 other friends that have Twitch accounts, and we can extort them somehow, bribery, if you will, we need 17 more to fill out our follower goal. I'm doing a telethon now. What, do you like the tree? I desperately need to know how you have 10 decimals on your donation goal. I'm not the one donating the money. So, since there's new of you, everyone gather around. I'll regale you with the stale. The tale? The stale. Hello. I think it's better to have the meters. So, the idea, what we did last year was something called the So Retro Game Fund, where people would donate money to see me play a very specific game. And whichever game had the most money backing it, I would play that either for 11 streams, and all of my streams are 3 hours for the most part, so that would be 33 hours, or until I fully complete the game and there's nothing left to do, whichever comes first. And last year, the winner of that was Chibi Robo. And I ended up playing Chibi Robo, I think I'm sweating. Don't look at that. I'm making a bad first impression. I think I played that for 12 streams so I could fully 100% it. And then I did 100% Chibi Robo. And now, this donation goal applies the same way. And the only bid at the very beginning of the season was somebody bet like $20 for Space Channel 5. And then somebody wanted me to play like a Plants vs. Zombies mod, but they didn't want to, for whatever reason, didn't care to go up to $21. So they donated $20 and some change. And we've been feeling that some change for a while now. So that's why we're at 100%, 0.58%. But I don't care about the donations anymore. The winner of this year's game fund was Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. So hey, I know you guys are here just to up the numbers, but if you're into that, I'm going to come back in like mid-January to play that game again, on top of other stuff. We got our sub goal also. 30 concurrent subs. These are just random numbers I threw together. I think because the number before was at like 870 or like 850 or whatever. And not that it matters from like a Twitch standpoint, because obviously I'm more into YouTube. I am streaming over at the BHL Turbo YouTube channel as well. That the only goal we haven't finished is the follower goal of 900 followers by the end of the year. And this is the final stream of the year that you're going to be looking at me. I'm going to have one Sunday night where we play GTA Online. Hopefully it snows then. Oh, man, you guys are way behind. This is JD. I have a different sticky toy each time. There's my Red 1 poster that you can't really see because we're zoomed in. This chicken, we made that pottery on stream. It was an IRL stream because I never IRL streamed before, and I knew I wanted to stream the midnight release of the Nintendo Switch 2, so I had to like practice. So I did. Okay, so Melody, what did I call you? Ralph, Melody, Ralph. Welcome. If you intend to stick around, if you don't, that's okay. We're just artificially inflating numbers. Speaking of inflation, I'm so full. If everyone here was 9 people, if everyone here combined has like 1 or 2 friends. If you were here because your friend told you, you tell your friend. This is like one of those email chains where it's like, email 5 people or we're going to eat your kid or whatever. We only have, what, 2 hours and 10 minutes left on the stream? Surely we can get 17 more people. Thank you for the welcome. We love talking inflation. Listen, I'm the #1 inflation fan on Twitch, and you could put that on my tombstone, and they will. I'm dying very soon. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in my balls. All right, so what I was supposed to be doing was playing Metroid. Also, the current goal is to get the Santa hat. Apparently, I can't do that till 9 p.m., so that is just concurrently my current goal until I... Sorry, you caught me drinking from my chica. Now that we're caught up, assuming that you guys are in the long run, even if you don't fuck with me, even if you think, ugh, fucking weird white boy, which is fair, more than fair, still, it's for a good cause. They're gonna put me down if I don't reach the follower goal by the end of this stream. 17, we simply need 17 more people. Also, ignore that. Also, every time somebody follows, we ring this bell and spin the wheel of sound effects. That's what we're currently working on. If you're watching on YouTube right now and you don't have a Twitch account, make a Twitch account, follow. Really? It was like Thanos, purely inevitable. You go, white boy. You know what? Thank you, Ralph. I've always thought so. Tell your friends, your family, your mom, your dad, your non-binary parental guardian. I'm playing around in the snow. We can do this, I know. Surely everyone knows at least one person. Make it a whole fucking big thing. Let's get on the front page of Twitch, you know? I've seen streamers say, like, holy shit, I'm on the front page. How do you even know? Do they let you know, or do you have to be looking at the front page? The Discover page? I don't think I ever will. I was saying this in a previous stream. Listen, I'm glad you guys are here. And I hope you guys stick around for the foreseeable future. Granted, I'm going on a hiatus, like, almost right after this, so probably really poor timing. But when it comes to YouTube, you know, you want subscriber plaques, and I have my own goals for certain videos and for Patreon and whatever. Wait a minute. Okay, I thought that was made of ice. Queen of the ice and snow. I have my own goals, like, oh, getting this many Patreon subscribers so we talk about this show. Getting this many views on a video so we talk about this show. So on and so forth. But the goal, I guess if the goal is to, like, work on Twitch, is to get Twitch partner, obviously. But Twitch partner requires 75 concurrent viewers. And not only do I think that, you know, everything is achievable eventually, right? You just got to keep doing it. Eventually it'll pay off. Even if it takes like a decade or two, whatever. But I kind of don't know if I want that. If I want 75 chatters, because I like knowing everyone by their name. I like knowing little things about them and being able to converse. As opposed to like, oh wait, no, I don't have this, right? I don't have whatever I need for this. No, I don't have electric shock. My toxic shock. Like, if you have 75 viewers and the chat's, like, scrolling constantly, I can't make heads or tails about anything. Like my buddy Swift Dragon here, the ban evader. Typically, for the front page, they do not let you know ahead of time so you can make a big thing with your community. Oh, they do let you know ahead of time. Okay. Well, that's probably only a partner thing. And I'm not Twitch partner, nor do I really want to be. Can I somehow reap the benefits of being partner without having to deal with 75 different people? I could deal with 15 people max. Who's Max? 15 people named Max. Sorry, I didn't know what I forgot where I was. I just leaned fully into the microphone and yarfed in it. I Ralphed. Let's give a quick shout out to Ralph. Thank you, Ralph. Oh, there's another one of those guys. Sniper here. We need a sentry here. We're in Metroid. We're in Undertale. This is Snowden. Woke?
Now, I tried to access this terminal.
Sure. The one that looks like intestines? I don't care about donations. I don't care about subs. I don't need anyone to spend any more money. What we need are followers.
What do you make of it?
I'm not changing the goal. Listen, we don't know for sure that there isn't a Santa hat in this game. You don't know that. Like, factually, we can't be 100% sure. I haven't 100% of the game. We don't know.
You were able to activate
Wait, I wasn't done scanning.
of the facility,
Sure.
but it's corrupted.
Metroid Corruption? Metroid Prime 2 Corruption?
There. In that case,
You want to go through the evil red tube. The evil red wand.
fine. One moment. There. That must be the generator.
So yeah, if you're watching,
Bring it back.
tell everyone. Anyone that isn't currently followed, they could even unfollow afterwards if they want. No, I shouldn't say that. But I guarantee this is like one of those lawyer infomercials where they're like, "Oh, if you don't win the trial, you'll get your money back, guaranteed," so on and so forth. You can choose to unfollow by the end of the stream, but I guarantee if you follow, you're gonna have so much fun that you're not gonna want to unfollow. Dude, I'm so fucking epic, dude. Sorry. Halo stream? Ostensibly, yeah. You can see me getting more and more comfortable on the couch. Mind if I get a little comfortable? Comfortable? I'm gonna quub. I'm gonna quub. See, these bits don't really land if you haven't seen any of the previous streams. This shit just make no sense. You're just saying gibberish. You're saying awful, horrendous, awful things. Wait, how do I get back up there? No, that's the electrical gate that I can't get in anyway. So I want to take the helivator. Wait. Does anyone know what is significant about this day? About December 18th specifically? We're about to find out. Tell me what you have to go. Wait. Large elevator for wheeled vehicles. Okay, well, can I... Voila cannot be summoned right now. Well, why not? So what can I do? I can go in that hole. You know, the hole's different. The gate is where I came from. The hole is where I'm going. Cereal mascot? Sure. Cereal? Conduit access such maintenance tanks. The red light indicates it's offline and locked. Beep boop boop scanning. I was in a chat and we came up with the name of a Metroid and Castlevania crossover called Metroidvania. Get it? I'm gonna... Dude. That's not a joke. Because the implication there is that it's a pun because Metroid and Castlevania sounds like Metroidvania. But the name Metroidvania comes from Metroid and Castlevania. Dude, we thought of a conjunction between do and not, and it's don't. Get it? Because it sounds like don't. What are we saying? What are we doing here? They're putting me down. Oh, little grubbins, little googas. Alright, well, enough scanning of that. Time to scan some other shit. Wait, I have fire. Man, make fire. Aha. Wait. Oh, boy. Scan? Scanning, scanning, scanning before they explode right in front of my face. God damn it, I didn't get to... Oh. Scanning right before they blow up all over my face. Before they shoot all up over my face. Before they shoot... Crack, 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 crack. I'm taking a breather, so to speak. A breeder. Out of the way, breeder. Wait, hold on. Ha ha ha. Oh, wait, scanning, 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 stop. Can I... I'm not shooting them, or I'm failing to shoot them because I want to scan them. All that's doing is getting me hurt. All you're doing is making me mad. Why am I tired now? Sure, I woke up an hour earlier than I normally did, but I ran my errand. The couch is simply too comfortable. I should not have gotten that comfortable. Earlier when I said, mind if I get comfortable, you guys should have said, no! Because now look at me. I'm asleep, currently. This is all a dream, I think. So I haven't been in here. Even though this room looks real fucking familiar.
Says it's not a joke, but explains the joke to a T. I'm explaining why it's not. Wait, now you're purple? Oh yeah, there was like a code we couldn't figure out. And I still don't know what it is. Hold on. So this is stuff that I did do, but I guess I didn't save when I did it. Because these are fire doors I could open with fire, right? Controls access to vital experiment samples. Locks can be managed collectively from the control room. Where do you think the term Metroidvania comes from? Is there anything we could do to make you less comfortable? That's a good point. Ooh. I gotta put spikes on the couch or something. The couch is... At this point, like... I'd be less sleepy if I was streaming from my bed. I think because, like, I don't know. I don't know if my bed's not comfortable or if I'm just, like... I did do all this, right? Bunch of other shit. Okay, well, how did I do it last time? Unless this is a room that's incredibly similar. Metroidvania was already a thing. Sorry, I thought you were joking. Do you think that the term Metroidvania came before Metroid and Castlevania? I thought you were, like, pretending to not know what that was. Well, now I'm concerned. Am I missing something? Be careful. If you put too many spikes, then they won't hurt you at all. That's true. I need to be able to, like, phase perfectly. And if you have too little spikes, it's just, what, 2 big spikes, and then I'm just sitting between a spike? Should I stand up? I think I'm just too... See, before, I used to be super fucking stressed out about streaming. And now I'm too calm. I gotta get back to that regular nervousness. Lasso. Did I get this last time? No, I haven't because I didn't I swear I did save before I closed that game. I'm retracing my steps. Okay, well, let's see if I remember any of my steps. That didn't work. What did I do last time? Wow. Because I should have the lasso ability already, no? So the locations of the current state of security doors on the floor. Red indicates that the door is locked while green is unlocked. And I'm in there. On the left part. I'm right there. I truly do think I'm missing something. But, okay, follow-up question. For anyone with what... Lasso, Legendary All Skulls from Halo? Dude, the League of Super Evil from Halo? Huh. So is this an exact clone of an area I already did, or did I not do the area because I didn't save? Should I watch back my own tape to figure out what I did? I could probably... Listen, if I figured it out the first time, I could figure it out this time. Seems like for the most part you just scan everything. I could do that. I just think I'm missing something here. That's not it. It was a G.I. Jane joke. There's really only... Oh. So many combinations it can be. What if I just keep trying this until it works? Up. Yeah, there's only... We can really... I mean, if it is, in fact, making an hourglass, there's only 4 ways we can go about this anyway. Okay, so that's up, diagonal.
Unless we're not supposed to do the whole thing. Down diagonal? Or no, then we'll do bottom right. Yeah, what if we just do one triangle? Well, let me try this first. Because this is the only full one we haven't done yet. It's full... Wait a minute. No, there are multiple combinations then because we can still go diagonal style. Do I really need to watch back my own tape? Okay, hold on. What if we end it there? No, that ain't right. This boy ain't right. Hold on. What was I doing 2 weeks ago to the day? Thursday. Or as I like to call it, Thursday. Now we gotta go back. Hold on. Everyone, hold your phone. Hold the phone, so to speak. Had to have been like here-ish. Here-ish. Can anybody hear fish? I need to... My mother told me to buy the very best one. I feel like I'm not on my... Dude, why do I sound... Why does it look like that? What the hell's going on here? Yeah, I want to watch a 144p, actually. So I got to... It's fighting the dogs. They're eating the dogs. I remember this. How did I remember the song? I feel like I was already humming that. Oh, that was the song that was playing in the intro. Okay. Right, doing the dogs, of course. The damn dirty dogs, who could forget? It's not cheating if I'm watching myself play the game. I did literally do it before. Whoa, hold on. Whoa, that's ahoy. Ooh. Shut up, man. Shut up. God, you're dumb. Okay, go in the elevator. Yeah, this is the same thing. Go in that room. I'm retracing my steps. Go in the hole. I did do the hole, right? Didn't scan the guys that were coming on my face. Coming at my face. I don't really actually scanning. Can be uh-huh. Well, this is what? What mark am I at? This is... There's like 20 minutes left in this... I guess 30. So how long do I watch him do this for? You're gonna be a square about it. Can I... SpongeBob Big Guy Pants okay. Nice, dude. Alright, let's put that on double speed. Let's watch him figure it out, and then we'll retrace the steps exactly. I'm writing this to have a record of my experiments. When the great tragedy occurred, many fled the danger within... Oh, snore. Who cares, man? Worth noting that the only streams this week that I fucking yawned during were Monster Hunter and Metroid. I didn't feel any of that while playing Kirby. So we're an hour into this, and now we're learning that we haven't actually made any progress in this game at all today. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yes. Uh-huh. I'm watching. Yes. No. Uh-huh. No. No. No, that's not right. No. No, that's wrong. No, that's not right. No, you're doing it wrong. No, that's right. Look up. See the discrepancy with these meters? Entirely different world. Entirely different week. I did do this. Like, today I did this. Today I fucked up by playing Metroid Prime 4. What am I looking at first? I was just kidding. No, that's wrong. No, that's wrong. Oh, I have to hit a button. Okay, great. I'm stupid. Okay. Well, since I am stupid, we should keep that on standby just in case for when I continue to be stupid. Next Metro stream, can we watch the stream watching the previous one? It's funny you mentioned that. You know what? Just for... You're right. I think what I'm missing, ultimately, from the Metroid Prime 4 stream, was when I played Metroid Prime 1 Remastered. You guys remember all the way back in Metroid Prime 1 Remastered? Should I sort this by last added, and then I'll Control F this ish? Control-ish this F. Ishtar. Let me do Metroid Prime. Other one's down here. What was the last time I played? It was earlier this year, right? Yeah, Metroid Prime Remastered. Let me find this exactly. I'm looking for a very specific point. Is it here? I think I am looking. Okay. So you're right. I think if we want to do this properly, we should review the tape of previous Metroid Prime remastered.
My past self for my future self in the previous stream.
I agree. Yeah. Let me. I'm sorry. You're right. We need to review this tape real quick.
I want to see what past Ultra had to say.
Man, remember what was this? March 20. This was an entirely a different era altogether.
Man, this is like premium ball.
When they were like stacking multiple ultras. I mean, like in this moment, I was looking back on previous Metroid Prime streams, and then that was like earlier this year, and I was like, man, remember how long ago this was? But like looking back at this guy, the one with the bandana and the short bleached hair, it's like an entirely different guy. I don't know this guy.
This is what I was doing. I don't think this was summer. I don't remember when this was.
No, this was when it was like Metroid Monday or something. It was going through when the streams were 720p. This is what I think I started doing this with every subsequent Metroid stream. If I stream this game like I guess Metroid Prime 1 10 times, so there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And dude, this Andrew watching this right now, he doesn't even know about 6, 7. Dude, nobody told him. Nobody warned him. Okay, well now that I'm glad you brought that up, chatter. Now this is officially in the lineage of Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. So whenever I come back to this game next, you guys got to remind me to check back in with the past Andrew, with my little Andrew lits, and we'll see what's going on there.
So I hope there's not like a distracting word. I think this is
no.
If it was
A little bit of a... The thing is, though, in this area, I'm just running around the ice area, so this is the perfect timing, actually. It's concurrent. It's always. It's pervasive. It never really stops, does it?
This doesn't feel like if you asked me about Metroid Prime, I'd be like, yeah, I played that like a couple
I'm not actually watching. I really hope it's on the screen, and if not, I'm going to ruin my entire bit. No, I think we're good. Yeah.
It was the summer. Oh, they were celebrating McDonald's Monday.
You guys remember McDonald's Monday? I actually did that last time I played this.
As part of the Nintendo.
Was it a No, it wasn't a Monday.
Elected not to-
It was a Thursday?
I'm like I'm a year or two.
Coincided it with. I was a year clean from McDonald's in this moment.
I will be
I'm worried my actual computer's going to crash. Although this isn't loading multiple streams. I'm just watching one stream, really. He's talking about Deadpool or something?
I don't know what they're talking about.
He's talking about Deadpool. I just heard him.
Of all the other Andrews.
Sure.
6, 7. This is my
This extends back to like March 2023. Sure.
8 of me right now.
Right.
Which means that there are 3 Metroid Prime games. Lost Media.
Lost me.
Where
Okay.
I didn't watch this back.
So there were 11 Metroid Primes prior to the one where this fanny pack Andrew's watching. Wrinkle ass
I
shirt.
actually didn't open up what YouTube chat was saying. I probably should have. I don't think anyone said.
I'm having the same moment in this that I'm having right now where I'm like, oh, is it even showing on screen? Is that my fault? Is that on me?
You guys are not perceptive and do not pay attention.
Sure. Yeah. No. Of course.
Is it stalling because I don't know what I want to do in Metroid Prime?
I wouldn't call it stalling per se. But I just come back to, somebody asked me to check back in with the previous,
There are other.
and I began to pray.
I saw it coming too. It happens every time.
What you came back to is that somebody
I'm waiting for more lyrics.
did a joke in the chat about how I should keep stacking reactions. Little did they know, I actually already did that in a previous Metroid Prime game. We're all thinking the same way. We're on the same wavelength. I'm communicating psychotically, psychopathically
2024 during finish February.
with these 8 different Andrews.
Still, like that's.
And I'm what, the 9th
February
one?
is a tail end of the previous year.
Sure, yeah, I know.
Right now is just 2023.
Yes.
I'm seeing a glimpse into that world. What it was like.
Yes. Because this was 25. If I'm wearing the glasses, then it's 25. I'm sure I played the game at some point in 24.
Presumably so.
I don't know how long this goes on. It doesn't go on for much longer. Okay, so we have checked back in, and now I know what to do in the video game. Sometimes you gotta check back in just to be sure. What is your multi-Andrew group name? I don't know. You're gonna have to ask one of the older ones. I guess I'm the oldest one. Well, no, technically, I'm the youngest one, because this is happening right now today. Yeah, I had to hit an A button. I am not perceptive. But now this means, now that we've grandfathered the Metroid Prime remastered bit into Metroid Prime 4, I keep wanting to say remastered. That means that every time I play this game, we gotta load back up the Andrew Squad. So remind me to do that when the next time I play this game is, whenever that is.
That was you, wasn't it? Nice. Proceed with caution.
So where exactly did I get to last time I played this? Can we get to where I left off by the end of the stream, and then I can say that I didn't make any progress at all? Wait a minute. No, there's shit in here, though. Lock unit lasso. Okay, well, we'll come back here. Because we can get the lasso by doing all this Googa bullshit. This boo-boo-boo-boo. Aha. Urethra. Wait. Scan. Scanning. Scanning. Also, Bunny. We are desperately trying to fill out these meters. So if you by chance know 17 people, although I don't even know 7 people, our goal is to finish all of these meters by the end of this stream today, because of the last stream that these goals are going to be on camera. I don't care what it takes. Friends, family, tell everyone. Tell everyone you know. This is a telethon. It's for a good cause. They're going to put me down if we don't get these followers. And we're only 17 away. Right at the goalpost, right at the finish line. Okay, and then I can lasso that down once I have the Ted Lasso. Beep, boop, bop, boop, beep, bop, boop, bop. If only I could get those 9 other, or I guess I'm the 9th one, those 8 other Andrews to all follow. With their own unique Twitch accounts. Well, I think you get an email or a number per one, so you can't even make multiple, I guess if you have multiple emails. I have, quote-unquote, multiple emails, but in the way that, like, I don't have multiple at use at once. I just, like, have had a lot throughout my life because I was a child and I forgot a lot of my passwords. Wait. Scanning, 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 scanning. Okay, now we do the little S. S for Samus. D for Dark Samus. And R for... Oh, hello, little baby. Are you weak from your shot today? I know. Got his blood drawn and he got some vaccines. You're okay, babe. You tired? I'm glad you're not mad at me for taking you to go get shots. You're okay. I'm just walking a little slower. You're alright, babe. Want to chill here? Yeah, there you go. There you go, darling. Fuck it, let's not play Metroid at all. Like 12 active emails because I'm insane. I just don't know how you would keep track of them. Because I'm not the kind to, like, have one password for everything. Like, every account that I use my email for has a different password. So, like, Twitch, YouTube, whatever. They all use the same email, but they all use a different password. And also a different password from my email. Just turn this into a cat-only stream. I gotta at least make the progress I made last time I played Metroid. We're never beating this fuck-ass game. But that's what I'm talking about when I'm, like, looking back to, like, series that I don't really remember. Like, apparently, if this playlist is to be trusted, I played Metroid Prime Remastered, what is this, 10 times? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, so all of those Andrews, there were 8 Andrews there. Okay, so only one of them was missing. Each has its own use, and each password is written down in a notebook. Lamau. Oh. Did your progress get reset? I don't know, because I did remember saving. Maybe I just saved too late. You okay, my sleepy baby? Alright, let me detangle myself. I'm not trying to hurt you, but... there you go. I gotcha, you're okay. You go lie down over there. Gotta move stuff out of your way. Come here, babe. You were very brave getting your shots today. And now you're all healthy, but you're probably really tired. Yeah? Oh, yawn? You wanna lie down? Do you need help? You got it? Slaps big belly. Ho ho ho. There you go, bud. At Entei? This is Entei, yes. I think I hear Megatron, but he's more in a hidey mood. Oh, wait. I literally hear... Yeah, I think he also hears him. Be careful, bud. Sorry about all the bars covering you. He's kind of peeking through a little bit. See, he also wants 17 more followers. Oh. Sorry, out of focus. Okay, you chill there, bud. I'm not going to move too much, not to disturb you, but I do want to know... Wait, I don't need that. I do want to know where I got to in this. And that'll be my ultimate goal, ultimately.
Why would you think that? Why would you say something so rude and assumptive?
Assumptive? Sumptuous? Sumptuous?
Hi.
Hi.
Is one of those illusions?
One of those illusions.
Wait, I had it though. That was definitely it.
One of those stuff and other things. I should not have drank that festive milkshake. I'm saying drank past tense. I haven't finished it.
Sure.
I want some peppermint.
Sure.
I have to shit so bad now.
Sure. Can't do it. My voice is too deep right now because of the fucking sickness. I'm down with the sickness, unfortunately. Get up, get down.
I've had so many of these just in this month alone. It's December. I'm allowed to be fat on purpose. I can pretend like it was intentional.
So the system has been designed to continue functioning even if the entire facility were to fall into low power mode. Similarly,
Alright, the cat has left the building. So, I want to make a little bit of progress. And off he goes. Now do I have the lasso? I probably should have scanned that first, right? I was in a scanning mood. Because that's one that you can't, like, go back and rescan. Extra insulation for the cold, obviously. Yeah, of course. I mean, I have a fan on me right now. I'm not cold even a little bit. It's like 90 degrees outside. Ba, 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 ba. Now that I have the lasso, I have access to more sasso. Scanning. But I can... How do I lasso again? That's how. Okay. I'm gonna do that. By breaking that off. I'm gonna pull that down. And also pull this down. I'm about to explode. I'm about to bust. Okay, hold on. So this... Wait. So this is a bomb ball situation, right? And that takes me up, and then I can go the full way around. Access to Will Sasso. Listen, me and Will are pretty tight. So, me and Willa. I always have carte blanche access to Will Sasso. Carte blanche. By the way, twitch.tv/Reveract, do you know 17 people? Follow-up question. Sorry. I sneezed. Do you know 17 people that aren't currently followed to the BH Ultra live Twitch account? Twitch channel, Twitch company, the LLC. Because we're a mere 17 away from reaching our goal. And I don't know any more people. Yank that right off the hinge. Yank. And there's another yank over here. Crank yankers. Let's see what I can do. Let me work a little bit of my magic.
Sample vial. Oh. Oh. Right, this is the thing. One of those optical illusions. Of course. Metroid logo. It looks like Samus. Actually, does it? Okay, so I need 2 halves of the code fragment. And there's some in here also. No. Well, that's that one. What rooms have I not been in? Was DK or Air Riders your personal game of the year? I always have a recency bias. So, I haven't played more Bonanza since, like, August? I guess October. Which, you know, for a little guy like me was a long time ago. Oh. Hold on, I need all the pieces of the puzzle. Alright, never mind. I've got the regular pieces to the regular puzzle. We spawned on anything in Air Riders? I mean... Could you be? I don't think so. Well, because the stuff in Air Riders was all new. With Pokemon and Donkey Kong, they're like, dude, King K. Rool, dude, Mega Excadrill. If somebody's like, dude, Noir DDD, I don't know what the fuck that means. Not really. I mean, like, spoiled, what do you mean by spoiled? Like, there were no surprises in that game. No alarms and no surprises. There were no surprises in that game, but because everything was shown off in the direct. And I watched the direct, so they weren't, like, surprises. I don't know what I was supposed to do here. I got a good feeling, though. I know what I should do, and I gotta go shit my pants. I'm gonna sit on the toilet, but not take my pants on. I'm gonna shit my pants. Nobody follow while I'm gone. And if they do, let me know. I'm fighting for my life right now. Fighting for my wife.
Oh, spooky stuff going on. Creepy stuff happens in nowhere. It's up to courage to save his new home. Where am I? I got too many buttons to push. Pushing my damn buttons. Oh, I just unplugged my headphones like a fucking freak. Just a fat fucking chud. I feel like 3 pounds lighter though. Quick swim with a lot of friends. Get them in here. Just to check. Did anything change? I don't. What the hell was that? What? Okay. I think. I don't. Sure. Okay, sure. Well, hypothetically, let's consider. Hypothetically, just for 1 moment, let's hypothetically say, I'm a fat fucking chug. Let's hypothetically say I'm a fat fucking chug. And if I'm a fat fucking chug, surely this says something about society as a whole and the declining birth rates. And if I'm a fat fucking chud, then that clearly means that it's my mouth. It's my mouth moving. It's my mouth, and I can eat if I want to. I have my mouth, and I ice cream. Okay, so hold on. I need to, shrimp shoe, Oh, now I can just. Alright, let's start this over. Hold on. Start here. Wait. No. We go down. We go down. There. And then up to the right. And that's the code. So even if you, like, tried to guess it, you couldn't. You couldn't before you get it because it doesn't unlock the... Okay, this is the... Wait a minute.
Keep it up.
This means this is the farthest we've ever gotten. I mean, look how far away I am. Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. Doesn't it look more festive when I'm out of focus? Drop my whole ass controller. It got so dark so fast. It actually, like, surprisingly light out today. Long-term memory puzzle. Yeah, I had to remember from 2 weeks ago. I need to find a save point because this is the farthest I've ever made it in this game. And if I die, I'm cooked. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Wait, no, I did get here last time, right? Or at least I fought these fucking things. These fucking chuds. Let's say, hypothetically, I'm a fat fucking chud. And that means, anatomically, that would also mean that you are a fat fucking chud. Don't hurt me. I don't have a wife and kids, but I got a knife and skids. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, another code. Recollection. Or the recollection. Got it. Got it. Got it. This shit. Now this is progress. Now this is progress. Actually, there's only one way to confirm or deny. And I refuse to deny. Yeah, where the fuck did I get last time? Thorough inspection and repair of the cryopods is one of our highest priority tasks. Still 17 away, and this is on double speed, so it's like what? Like 8 minutes? I could skip ahead, right? I haven't even gotten the lasso in this yet. I'm doing like some other shit. I don't think I ever got the second piece of the puzzle. Like the little purple thing in that on that right side that says 1 of 2. I need 2 of 2. And I just got the psychic lasso. I'm pretty sure the psychic sasso. I'm fairly certain this is the farthest I've made it, right?
Now that we know we can yank this, right?
Ah, yank this.
Okay.
Let's see.
Why did we do that?
Because now we're like 10 minutes separated from the stream end. Well,
Nothing in there.
actually, well, if we look at them, you look at the chart, look at the numbers. It's all over my screen.
Yeah, basically, right? By the rules of Twitch.
Yeah, like 9 minutes separated. We'll whittle away at this slowly over time. I'm whittling this through August Metroid player. We got an hour and a half of our own. An hour and a half to get 17. So let's do some math here. That's 90 minutes. 90 divided by 17. I'm doing it off the top of my head. Simple as. Easy. I'm doing it off the top of my head. That's about 5. But 5 what? Wait. We need a follower every 5 minutes? That can't be right. Well, alert the authorities. Let them know. I can only go those 2 ways. Okay, so I need more pieces to the puzzle then, right? Security gate malfunctioning. What did it say? And it is not receiving any current. Gate material is otherwise indestructible. Gate material. So I came from... Hold on. But I swear I got here, because I remember there being data files. Okay, I can bring... You guys know any data files in real life? Someone who loves dating. Someone who is obsessed with dating. Well, these are little glass windows that I can't... Nope, that I can't get through. But... Aha. This is my shit. All the girls want to piss on... I don't know the rest of the... 5 minutes is enough time to make all, just saying. Well, I mean, I'm not saying 5 minutes. Just we need one every 5 minutes to reach the 17 goal. Granted, someone who loves data. That's true. I'm such a data file. That's like someone who pretends to be into computers. Like, yeah, oh, man, I love computers. I love data and the mouse also and the scroll wheel. I love the on button, the disk tray. By the way, I have a bunch of, like, old terabytes that I used to... Because I don't like deleting files, especially if I want to load up an old Premiere file and, like, steal a template that I made. Because, like, same thing with, like, that one bit I did in the Stoked video where it's like, oh, RPG reference or whatever, that I still use that same template for later videos. So sometimes you want to go back to an older video and copy and paste. But you can't do that if you don't have all the files used in... Or you can, but it's going to be harder to find them. So I keep every file I've ever used on, like, different external hard drive devices, and because obviously I run out of space. But there's a lot of them that have repeats. So I was going through all my old, like, hard drives, or just all my hard drives I've had over the last couple years, and I want to, like, you know, delete everything or, like, upload them to the Google Drive, so that way I can just, like, put stuff I want to watch on there. And hopefully, I'm gonna test just plugging in the hard drive into my HDMI and see if it works. Because I tried burning stuff to discs, and it for whatever reason the discs I got just could not hold anything more than like 5 minutes. So anyway, there's one of these hard drives that is, when you look inside it, it's completely empty. But when you look in, like, the storage center, it says it's using, like, I don't know, 50 gigabytes or whatever. And a terabyte, that's not a whole lot. But I don't know what it is. So I wanted to, like, wipe it entirely, but I didn't know how to do that. So I began in the Google search, I began to type, how do you wipe a hard drive? And then I didn't hit enter. I typed all that out, and I'm like, wait a minute. If I search this, I'm definitely going to be put on, like, a watch list. Which is fine, I guess. I got nothing to hide. Other than emulation, I guess. But what, is that a crime? The Internet Archive is free. Yeah, some things are just not... Because when I was younger, I used to just type things with reckless abandon. I'd be like, oh, how to be a terrorist or fucking whatever, you know? Just because I was doing bits. And I didn't believe in the whole surveillance state. And I kind of don't, honestly. Like, I don't want to stay off anyone's blame, nor do I want to defend the fascist militia government. But I don't think I'm important enough for anyone to be spying on me. Like, I've gotten in trouble before for torrenting Family Guy episodes, but I don't think that means I'm very high on the FBI's watch list. You never know. You may think that they actually take all the predation stuff seriously and, you know, like, oh, check this guy's hard drive or whatever. But the FBI is actually there to defend 20th Century Fox from losing money on the residuals of Family Guy episodes from 2009. I think I was actually getting the episode for the first ever musical episode awards 5 years ago in December. Man, time flies when you're Family Guys. Think about it. Listen, I'm pushing 30. I can't be having memories like this. I thought you were doing a bit. Doing a bit about what? Since I missed the first part of the stream, it's like you're just continuing where you left off. Wait, hold on. Was I muted or something? I guess not. Wait, doing what bit? What are we talking about? About the fact that I got in trouble for torrenting Family Guy episodes? No, that genuinely happened. It happened to me, I think, 2 times. Once in California and once here. They, like, shut down our Wi-Fi for, like, an hour. They take that shit super seriously. I thought the bit was, how do you wipe referring to your ass? No, I just mean, I had a hard drive that says it's using up some storage, even though I look inside the drive and it's completely empty. You can understand why someone looking up, how do I wipe a hard drive, could be cause for concern. Alright, let's rip some more shit with our lasso. Time to rip shit. There's alien goo guys in here. Okay, we got more doors to rip off the hinges. Progress is progress is progress. We gotta be sure to fucking save multiple times before the end of this. I'm not losing any of this again. I'm not losing you! Granted, we did make a solid 9, or I guess 8 hours progress. I've never heard anyone actually having repercussions from pirating. I guess it's fucking 20th Century Fox, or I guess they were owned by Disney by that point. I don't know, maybe it's an Xfinity thing. No, but, like, that's the thing, right? When people say online, like, oh, dude, there's no downside. That's not entirely true. Like, you gotta be smart about it. But it's not without risk. Okay, I'm not going in there yet. That looks too important, and there's another room I haven't been in. And also, I need to save this fucking game. Wait a minute. I'm glad I came back here. Haha, urethra. Break open some boxes. Because everyone says it's like there's no risk whatsoever. Probably didn't seed properly. Yeah, I don't know what that word even means, so you're probably right. Now I just download MP4s from the Internet Archive. I'm not pirating anything. I would never pirate ever. I'm a good little boy. And not a cause for concern for the government or whatever. I can be trusted with heavy machinery. But yeah. Well, actually, now, I said this on a previous stream, that somebody was asking about, like, hardware acceleration and all that. I don't even download, like, VOD or, like, videos anymore. I just screen record. So when I'm doing a video about a series like H2O, or I guess Mako Mermaids or whatever, that's really only on Netflix, I just record the screen in that. And sometimes on Amazon, like, the audio gets a little fucked up. I don't know if that's just an Amazon thing. So there have been multiple videos, like, the Barnyard one and the Mako Mermaids one, because the last season was on Amazon, where I wrote bits into it being like, oh yeah, the mixing in the scene is really, really off. But that only happens on Amazon, so I think that's just, like, an Amazon thing. That they have, like, certain uploads of shows that are just really fucked for some reason. It's not terrible, but it's noticeable. Most of my childhood was watching pirated content on DVDs. Yeah, but that's different. Like, I've never gotten in trouble for watching something. Because I used to, like, watch fucking Show My Friend Steven Universe on Kiss Cartoon. And, but when I was really young, before... It had to have been after Google bought YouTube. Because that was, like, in 2005. That was really early on, or 2008 or whatever. But maybe Google was still trying to do their own thing. So I would watch Pokemon the Advanced series on Google Video. Which is ostensibly just like Vimeo or fucking whatever, the Daily Motion. Where it's just Google's competing video platform. It's crazy to think that, like, all these streaming services, you know, your Netflix, your Paramount, your Max, whatever, none of them have really been profitable. Technically, the most profitable and most popular streamer is still YouTube. And I'm proud to be part of that. Is this not where I was supposed to go? No, I think it was to the left, but I should save before any of that happens. Because it looks like a bad place where bad men do bad things. Yeah, so let's go to the right this time. There's also some doors we didn't open down there, but they might just not be able to open. Yeah, like, if we go all the way down and then go left or right. Go left, go right, go get up. Yeah, through here. Why did I not go through here? Oh, there's a save point. Okay, that's perfect. Well, let's explore. Oh, we don't know the code to that. And that's okay, so perfect. We'll save, we'll get all of our shit back, our shit bag, and then we'll go to that big scary room. And now we have saved our progress. So we have made, as of almost 2 hours in the stream, we have made official progress in Metroid Prime 4. Because the progress isn't official until you save, otherwise you're just going to lose all that shit. And I'm losing my shit right now. Ew, a bug. Ew, a bug. A disgusting little rodent. It was through here, right? In that general direction. General direction! General Hugh G. Rection. Alright, yeah, this looks like some fucking bullshit. Cutscene? Interesting. The Epic's Game Store close to being profitable yet? I remember their projections being by 2026 they might be profitable. I don't even know. I guess, like, gaming is different. Because, like, the idea is to drive people to you. We were talking about, in the server last watch party, about Apple, because we were watching Pluribus. That Apple is losing money and throwing a ton of money into these, into their films and TV shows. Right? Getting Scorsese, getting Ridley Scott, getting Vince Gilligan, so on and so forth. But it's Apple. It's the same thing with, like, Xbox not being profitable. It's like, it's Microsoft. Microsoft's not going to lose money. Similarly, it's Apple. Apple should be wasting money on creative ventures, you know, supporting the arts, because they want to get people on their service. And if the goal is to have the most amount of eyes on your service, then you are going to lose money. So, like, Netflix doesn't have any subsidiaries, or they don't do anything else. They just are Netflix. Whereas, you know, Apple TV, while it's its own structure, it's Apple. Apple isn't going to lose money, ever, on anything. So they should be wasting money on creative ventures. That's what the money should be used for. Should waste money funding the arts. And it's the same thing with, like, you know, Apple TV and Game Pass. They're spending a lot of money now to build up that trust so people will use their hardware. The hardware is where it's at. That's what Game Pass is, really, for the Xbox, even though, you know, it's not working. It's more... it's the same thing with Amazon, you know, constantly losing money, making things as cheap as possible, so that all your competitors go out of business, and then you hike up the prices because there is no competition. And that's what we're seeing with a lot of these streaming services now, that they're like, there's like a $60 fucking Netflix or whatever. That might be an exaggeration. Because, you know, how do you compete? Granted, they didn't account for, part of their plan was to, like, completely kill cable and then take over. They didn't account for there being other streaming services. So they're just hiking up prices now in a panic mode because they've never made any money ever. Hold on. I'm going to scan this real quick, but there were doors in there. Or there were paths at the very least. Because in theory, Disney Plus is a good idea. Because of the Disney Vault, right? Families love getting it around the holidays or whatever. Apparently they had like a downturn recently, but that's probably because, you know, they canceled Kimmel's show. Because he said, this Trump guy's orange, and then Trump threw a fucking tantrum. And then ABC was like, oh, please don't hurt, please, we love money, we love killing, oh, we love when you kill, we love that you kill children in Gaza, please. And then they fired him, or they canceled Kimmel's show, and then they brought it back due to outrage. So nobody cares about anything at all. Granted, I've seen a lot of people criticize other people for going back, like, oh, dude, we were just boycotting Disney, and now you're just watching Disney stuff again. It's like, yeah, that's how boycotts work. You unsubscribe so they lose money because they did something bad, and you do that until they undo that thing, and then you go back to it, right? I think some people believe that a boycott is more like, oh, you should never, again, use this thing ever. And with some of the stuff, there is a certain degree that, like, there's so much that you can't look past. And I'm a bad example. I'm drinking a fucking Chick-fil-A shake right now, and they, you know, hate gay people. But I'm a gay person benefiting from them. So I feel like it just doesn't even out at all, but... guess we can go over to that side, but there might be another little red one we can't get through. But, you know, ideally... like we said on previous Metroids, we had McDonald's Monday or whatever, and I don't really eat McDonald's anymore because I have a personal deal with someone not to. But the purpose of that boycott was due to their support of the war crimes happening in Gaza. And then, well, what that situation was it was a specific Israeli business owner who, like, owned the locations. But then due to the boycott, he, like, sold them or whatever. So now, you know, all is good. Oh, Dan Man Show. And, you know, I'm not saying it's totally fine to go back to McDonald's, because I'm sure they have, like, other inhumane practices, but the boycott worked. And if you stopped having McDonald's and you're like, you know what, this is a marked improvement in my life, I feel a lot better, I feel a lot healthier, sure. Okay, so where does this go? This is where I got that missile, right? That was just an extra bonus. So, you know, they still hate gay people. I mean, like, does Chick-fil-A as an institution do anything, like, in their business to discriminate against gay people? No. Does the CEO, like, personally donate to Republican people who are running, on homophobic legislature? Yes. But here's my thing, right? For me, it's all or nothing. If you're gonna have you're gonna boycott Chick-fil-A, you gotta boycott all of the fast food places. Because they all donate to, you know, Republican senators or whatever. McDonald's for sure. And also, you know, if you're supposed to boycott something so that someone homophobic doesn't gain residuals and get money off it. Like, I have no desire to engage with anything Harry Potter, just because I don't like Harry Potter. Like, I don't really care about it at all. That's not a difficult thing in my life to do. I'm not boycotting as much as I just, like, I don't give a shit. You know, I don't want any of that. And yet, a bunch of fucking FNAF fans are still fans of FNAF. Even though, you know, Scott Cawthon used his own personal money, the personal money that he got from making FNAF games, to donate to even more harmful homophobic legislature, and everyone's just kind of cool with him writing movies now because they love their spooky animatronics. Like, I'm not gonna turn up my nose. I'm not being on my high horse here. I'm just saying it's all or nothing. You can't pick and choose which ones. Trying to build a physical media library of Disney stuff so I can stop paying for Disney Plus. I have a 4-year-old, so it's hard to step away from Disney when that's like all he enjoys. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but also it's a little different now because, you know, nobody has like players anymore, VHS, DVD, whatever. But when I was a kid, our parents gave us these like DVDs that were collections of like Porky Pig or Casper cartoons, probably from when they were kids. And I remember them being in like these DVD sleeves, and they didn't really have menus. So like when I remember when I was a kid, I'm like, oh yeah, DVDs, just like, you know, DVDs you buy in the store. But looking back, those were definitely like burnt DVDs that somebody else made. I just want to do it for myself. Also, that's the other thing, is that I'm not really, like, I'm paying for Max, I think, and I guess Amazon now, maybe, but everything else I don't pay for. I have a web of someone else's accounts that I'm just using a bunch of other logins from friends and family. Some people I don't even talk to anymore. Some are friends of friends. But I don't know what I'm doing in this game right now. Any helpful tips, my radio? No, of course not. Seems to be a door over that way. Why could I not go there before? I want to load back in my load zone. Oh, I'm all turned around. I don't know what I'm looking at. I haven't scanned these, though. I think you're necessarily in the wrong. I mean, like, I talked about this last time, that people want an excuse for inaction. They want there to be no choice whatsoever. If you really want to boycott, you can. And also, like, to each their own. Do whatever feels comfortable for you. But, like, you know, Scott Cawthon's not, like, a good guy. What if it opens up and there's a different Oh. Let's free this guy. It's probably really cold. Scan? That looks very scannable. Griever specimen. No. Huh. I don't know what my point was ultimately. I'm not even defending my use of it because, like, to each their own. But the purpose of a boycott is to get them to stop. And maybe you're right. Maybe people did boycott the FNAF stuff and then he stopped doing it. But I don't know. Like, I like to believe that people can grow and change. Like, even, like, actual harmful criminals, I believe in rehabilitation in theory. But Scott's, like, what, 40, 50? So he was, like, 30 or 40 when he was being homophobic. Like, that's not like a, I don't know, like a 19-year-old dating a 17-year-old and then being like, oh shit, I'm still high school brained. Okay, I'll give you a little bit of a grace period. That's someone who, like you have your ideology by that point. And like I said, I think people can grow and change, but like, he could apologize for it, but that doesn't really, like, he still believes that. To my understanding, I could be misremembering the situation altogether. It's the same thing with, like, that, like, JonTron. Like, how, remember when he made his apology about being racist? And his apology was, I wasn't properly prepared for the debate. It's like, huh? That's not what people were upset that you said that. I believe the direct quote is that wealthy blacks commit more crime than rich whites. Or than poor whites? I don't know. Something along the, some bullshit. And his apology wasn't, wow, that was evil and racist. I promise I do not believe that anymore. His apology was, he caught me off guard. I didn't know what to say. Huh? Are you playing that once you're 30 that your mentality for the rest of your life? No. I don't believe that at all. I do think, however, that Scott Cawthon's like apology or backpedaling or whatever was less about him being like, I've seen the light, I'm not homophobic anymore, and more of him just being like, oh shit, I got caught. All right, well, I'm not gonna do that publicly anymore. Brother, if you weren't ready, why'd you go there? Also, him not being ready has nothing to do with it. I'm not prepared for a debate right now, but if somebody wanted to debate me, I would not say like, oh, you know, black people. Like that, wait, huh? That's not something you accidentally say. That's some shit that he believes wholeheartedly. I'd enter a debate and I'd be like, black people be like, and then I'd recite my favorite vines. Okay, now I have a map. Got it. Well, I know where I'm going. Going into a debate to be racist. They're trying to out-racist each other. And the fucked up part is he was debating Destiny. Who's, like, also kind of racist, yeah? I don't remember. I don't know enough about these chuds. Maybe he's a great guy. I don't know. I doubt it, though. No offense, and I know I'm sort of undercutting myself, but I assume most streamers are not good people. Which is why I've got the best community on Twitch. I mean, legitimately, like, I do much prefer the ultralights, the people I stream with, the streamer community. Speaking of streamer community, hey, if you know 17 other... The fact he was off guard implies that he usually talks like that when not in public. Yeah, it's like, you're not saying, like, oh, I don't actually believe that. You're saying, like, oh, I didn't have the correct statistics. No, you genuinely believe. And see, my thing is with him is that, like, nothing he has done has proven the contrary. I truly do not understand. Oh, open up. What I'm getting at is you could boycott whatever you want. And you should, honestly. That's really the main and only upside of capitalism. Other than, you know, it's kind of cool when you do get paid for your work. When you get paid for your work. I just wish people didn't have to starve about it. That, you know, you vote with your wallet. That's my thing about the release of the Nintendo Switch 2. Like, I'm currently playing the Nintendo Switch 2. I got my Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller. If I had time earlier today, I probably would have gotten the fucking Metroid amiibo. Just for, like, streaming purposes. If you don't think the Switch 2 is worth it, you think 500 is too much, and the games are too expensive, then yeah, don't buy it. That is your God-given right. If you don't want it, then don't get it. Some guy saying the N-word with Egoraptor is often thinking racist thoughts. Say it ain't so. You're not implying Egoraptor is racist, are you? How dare you? So where have I not been? Guess there's a tube over there. Why does that one just kind of end there? I guess that's a dead end. Dead air. I'm gonna go here. So let's go left, and then we can go down, I think. Ironically, I know what compilation you're talking about. I think Aaron said the N-word even more. But see, that's the thing, is that, like I said, believing in rehabilitation or whatever, I think you can change your ways. And I want to retract what I said. Yeah, I don't think you're setting your ways at 30. I think you can change at any point. I think I've met a lot of geezers who have managed to, like... I'm not going to out anyone, but I was at... I went to Thanksgiving, and I was like, you know what, I'll throw them a bone. Let's go to Thanksgiving. And my grandma was like, you know, I've been taught to, like, hate socialism, but, like, it doesn't seem that bad. And I was like, yes, yes. So those tubes lead there. Can I go down further? Because I haven't explored anything down here. So if I can find a way... Oh, but there isn't anything here. Not really. I don't know where I'm going, or what I'm doing, or where I am, or who my name is. That, for better or for worse, I'd probably believe that Egoraptor isn't racist anymore. I like to believe that. But I wouldn't put it past anyone for not wanting to hang out or associate with him because of that. But of all the people that could have changed, I believe he did. I can make a promise. So what's the deal with this gate here? I don't have the code. Any updates? Any updates? Can't go that way. Oh, wait, no, I can because I have the lasso now, right? Maybe. Maybe. But I need to get to the elevator then. I actually don't know how to get out of here. Okay, well, I'll keep going this way. I'll circle back. A little bit of older generations learn that the way they were raised isn't always the best. Because my thing about, like, not in their defense, but, you know, they are raised from like, when they grew up onward that communism is evil, it's gonna kill everyone. It's like, that is the worst thing you can be. It's close to being a Nazi, whatever. But the idea that, like, the greatest fear is that, oh, under quote-unquote communism, which is, you know, what they're calling socialism, people will be broke and people will go starving. Like, a large group of people, the majority of people, will be broke and starving. But the thing about that is, like, people are broke and starving now, like, under capitalism. And even if you don't want to lean all the way in, like, the socialism direction, like, things didn't used to be this bad. If we just, like, you know, explode a couple billionaires and prevent the amount of gorging that they can do, everything will be a lot better. And I think I'm optimistic. Can I not go up there? That under Zoran, things will get better, and then people will start to be like, wait, hold on a second. I wish Zoran could run. I don't think he wants to be president, though. I wouldn't want to be. That seems like a fucking stressful-ass job. I've seen Veep. I don't know where I'm going. Very lost now. And I can't even watch back my old tape because I haven't been here. But I can see the appeals. Does this go anywhere? Does it open this with my hand? I can make a hand. So this just leads me back in here. Which is a place that I can't open? Well, hold on, this is different. Is it? Or this is a room I was in before. Wait, where am I? Where am I? Who are you? Wait, hold on, I came from here. So what if I go... Is this a different room, or is this the upper area? Have I gone up the ladder now? Corporate or otherwise? No, this is a room I've been in. I'm I'm very turned around right now. I'm very turned on right now. Well, that door just broke open. Meaning that it wasn't supposed to be like that before. So this up here was where the gate that I had to open was. Wait, no. It's this way? So I should keep going this way if I want to go back to that area that if I cross the ice, I can now use the lasso. Right? Because that's going up. But I don't know if I could take the tube upwards.
Because these aren't still activated. So I can't... Scanning won't do nothing. It's offline. I don't know how to get it online. Because that seems like the only option here that I haven't exhausted. Is going through there. But I don't know how to... Let me... Hold on. Let's scan a little further. Let's get some more details. Sorry. Ooh, nice ball. Used by maintenance tanks, the red light indicates it's offline and locked. Can I make it not offline? Can I get cute with IT? Oh! What even just hit me? Ah, white woman jump scare. What is that? What's hurting me here? Oh, they're just spawning in. Okay. So that's an option that we haven't exhausted yet. But this place we can't go upwards, can we? No, we just fell in a hole. Can I, like, ball up? Huh. So we can't get outside either way to the surface. We're in this hole right now. This tube will lead us up and out, but it's not turned on yet. So if we go down... There's a tube there. There's a door where that leads... Okay, so there's 2 tubes. 4 tubes, technically. So we want to keep going down? So, the opposite direction. But I swear I was just down there. Any suggestions? Any clues? Anything? Cat's passed out on the carpet. That might be me soon enough. I mean, honestly... I know I gotta wake up tomorrow. Ah, I have to wake up tomorrow? I hate waking up tomorrow. Can I just not wake up for like a week? The goal, I have about 10 or 20 pages left to finish this video, and I'm gonna edit 10 today. And then probably 10 on Saturday, because I'm gonna need to film a final bit on Friday. Teaser goes up today. And then I'll also record next Thursday's commentary. And maybe I'll record 2 versions of next week's bracket. And then also there was some... Oh, yeah, the secret project that people don't know about. Right, I forgot. The thing about the secret project is it gets funnier the more and more people don't find it. So I'm going to do it for like 5 years. Insider scoops. Hardly knower scoops. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Drake, fa la la la. So, right, the code we don't know. The devil you don't know and the devil you do. So we have some options here. Because we're still missing 2. We're missing half of our code here. Where we gotta form together more puzzles. We should check out the tubes. Because what was the deal with the tubes? Could we just not go in them because it was offline? Or do we not even try to go in them? Yeah, this is a different thing altogether. It's gotta say solid nap. The tube! My tubes! So, this... Yeah, okay. That one is also... Hold on. Oh, I can't go in there? You guys have all the fun. Guess I didn't go down here because it looked dangerous. AF. Okay, so that tube's closed off. I see, if I could leave actual markers on the map.
Like, outside of just marking an area. It marks the entire area, and I don't know why. This would make it a lot easier. But, okay, that tube, no dice. There's another tube over there. I think there's another tube here as well. So we could try that third tube. They all sort of seem to lead to the same place anyway. I can feel myself losing my voice in real time. My tubes! My dude. Maybe it straight up is just a dust thing. I don't... It was something with this guy, right? We freed this guy and then nothing happened. Ooh. Okay. Spooky. Oh, I need to open all of them. Right? This one seems less frozen. Completely frozen. No life signs detected. Okay. I'm hearing noises, though. Ow. Huh. I don't have the spider ball, so I can't go up that way. Yeah, do any of these vaults open? Any of these vents? Okay, so it doesn't go up that way. But now the aliens are free, so what? Yeah, now what? Now what? I have a limited amount of missiles. Okay, so this what I should be focusing on more. Don't forget to keep your vocal tubes hydrated. That's true. I honestly think that I just need to get a new air purifier. This one's lasted me a couple years. I don't think it purifies the air anymore. I don't think this is worth, like, you know, emergency go to the doctor. I should have a doctor take a look at me in general anyway, but I do just think it's an irritation due to being down here. Well, I guess this will be the testing ground. If I go to my mom's place and then I'm immediately totally fine, I'll know what it is. What it is. Was that the thing in the FNAF movie? There was something in the FNAF movie that I wanted to point out. I forgot what it was. He either said, like, what it is or what's good or whatever. The only black character in the movie. When it was greeting Abby. Okay, so the tubes connect that way. Internet is a series of tubes. And that tube goes to the next rube. We've opened up all of these. Well, actually, hold on a second. Maybe I haven't looked in these. And there's no secrets in here. But the other one there was a missile. Which means that they at least haven't been in there. Not to saying that will move forward with the progress of the actual game. But I can't get in there. They're connected to each other, but neither of them are connected to... Huh. I'm a bitch, I'm your lover, I'm a Grinch. I'm a Glover. Black person here, what's the issue? I just look like a generic... Not saying it's an issue. I'm not trying to make a thing out of it. Oh shit, now it's... Okay, well, do I know what the code is? I don't know, he's the only character they made say, like, what it is or what's good. Something like that. Didn't ruin the movie. The movie was already bad. But it's not my job to be offended on people's behalves. I thought it was just a testament to Scott Cawthon's writing. Did he write the movie single-handedly? Is that the reason it was like that? Because I think that's the main reason, the main thing people have pointed out is the first movie was co-written by him and then 2 other actual writers. And then this new one was just him. But I don't remember exactly what he says anyway, so I could be totally misquoting it. I'm gonna have to watch that movie again in theaters. Let's all go. Let's get 1,000,000 tickets. Did you want a white character to say it instead? Yes. I think Josh Hutcherson should have said that, actually. It's the same thing as like the Rick and Morty "my man" bit, you know? Like, it's just one of those. It's not like. I mean, I can't tell people what they do and don't find offensive. I'm not gonna say it's not offensive, but it's like it's not evil or harmful. It's just one of those things that's like hokey. Like the same thing of the there was a bit for a while in Hollywood where like every black character would be like, "Oh, protagonist, you son of a bitch," and then they would like clasp hands or whatever. Tickets for the FNAF 2 movie. Okay, so what do I know about this code? Not fucking much. I mean, can I figure it out with only half of the code? Or do I need to collect... I truly do not know what is happening. Okay, so I've... That tube is blocked. That tube is blocked. This tube leads over here. It goes that way. That tube is blocked. That tube is blocked. Right? Okay, hold on. Making it even more long and arduous. I don't think that I don't think that moment makes the movie bad. I think the movie is bad, and that is an example. Okay, wait, no, I should go right here. Also, I like how you led your comment with black person here. We should lead every comment with this. Every chat from here on out must list your ethnicity, age, sex, race. What's the fucking shit people used to say on MSN? Age, sex, location? Is that what it is? That's why everyone was doing the ASL Ice Bucket Challenge, to raise money for age, sex, location. The aged sex location. Am I supposed to, like, do anything to these guys? Because they're, like, moving around. Oh, wait. Can I just, like... No. Can I open any of these guys up? Can I bust these guys open? Movement here. What the guac? Hey, it's... Hey, Knuckles here. I'm Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog. My name's Sonic, and I'm a hedgehog. What am I fucking doing? What is happening? Should I lasso these bits here? They're like glowing green. It's snow white ground and glowing green walls. Am I stupid? Like, I'm not like DSPing here, right? Like this, I just truly am lost. White 22-year-old male here. I still don't understand what the fuck is happening in this game. Yeah, well, you would think that. It's because you're white. Listen, white people just don't fuck with Metroid like I do. You wouldn't get it. I'm one of those, what do people on fucking Instagram say? Spicy whites? Shut up, man. Why don't you sit your white ass down and listen? I think I hate the term spicy used for anything that isn't actual spice. Like when people refer to any like sexual content as spicy, or oh, the one I fucking hate, the term neurospicy instead of like neurodivergent has already just been neurodivergent. Nice. Has already been like fucking batted into the ground. But neurospicy makes me want to go in a hole and die. Shut up, man. I don't know where I am. What's a spicy white? I don't know. I just like a... I think the idea is it's a white person that like, you know, you okay, white boy. But the thing is, it's never something that non-whites call white people. Sorry for saying it like that. Hold on. If you're ever referring to a group of people, general rule of thumb, don't ever end this... Instead of... don't ever replace people with the letter S. You know? It's the difference between saying, like, you know... I don't want to say the bad one. Let's say, like... If somebody goes up to you and they're like, oh, you know, gay people... It's like, okay, well, what are you talking about? If somebody goes up and says, you know, the gays, it's like, whoa, hold on a second. What's happening here? I feel like it babifies an issue. A little ethnic background. I don't think it is ethnic background. I think it's like, you know, honorary or whatever. But I don't like, I mean, can't say I don't like the idea of honorary. I've already been brought into certain communities with open arms, but I don't know. I don't know how to say, like, oh, I don't deny my heritage without sounding like one of those fucking, like, we gotta keep America for Americans. I'm proud of who I am, because, you know, fucking whatever. Also, like, my heritage, I'm not even close with, like, my close family, so whatever my great-grandpa did was probably some evil fucking shit. I don't know anything about him. Same thing with, like, I can understand, like, 23andMe being fun or whatever, but, like, I remember knowing people in high school who would, like, do that and be like, oh, you know, I'm 3% this. It's like, no, you're not. Come on. Like, maybe DNA-wise you are, but you can't be throwing that around. Oh, did you know I'm 2% Native American? That's, no. And then all of a sudden, they're, like, entrenched in the culture. I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of culture vultures out there that are looking for excuses to do so. Oh, yeah, you see. But you understand what I'm saying, right? Replacing the word, like, people with the letter S, it's like, whoa, this has some sharpness to it, what you're saying to me. No life signs, cryopod, cell. This is a cryopod cell. Are we at the 30-minute mark already? Well, we're 2 hours and 30 minutes. Yeah, there's 30 minutes left, yeah. I made what, like 5 minutes worth of progress in the game? I'm so lost, dude. I'm hearing noises again. I'm hearing voices. The only one I can claim is schizo, because I am genetically predisposed to be schizophrenic, and I probably will be within the coming years, which is a really I'm excited for that that streaming arc. Yeah, man, what's happening here? I can't scan anything else. If I develop schizophrenia as I turn 25, I wouldn't tell people, but there would be signs. Cryo-pilled pod cell. You know what, Guard? Ban that guy too, why not? Since we're banning people. Anyway, spicy whites are just really mean white people with a good tan. So, like... Trying to think of an example. Randy Orton? Yeah, some people just like, some people are just fucking mean. And I've been working on that. I've been trying to be less mean, because I feel like sometimes I'll, like, see a tweet and then I'll be like, I'm getting ready to, quote, retweet it with being like, fuck you, whatever, some stuff like that. And then I stop myself. Yeah, I've been getting better about that, being like, you know what, this isn't my fight. I stand nothing to gain from being mean. I feel like I have been, over the last, like, month or so, I don't know. I've been cranky, I suppose. That people will be really mean under the guise of, like, some kind of, like, groundbreaking progressiveness. It happens a lot with a lot of women and gay men. The bad bitch mentality. Like, a real bad bitch would look out for fellow bitches. But some people are just mean. And then when you're like, hey, you're being mean, they're like, no. I'm a bad bitch. You can't kill me. I don't know who made the correlation between gay men, like, trying to be like Regina George, but it fucking, as soon as I heard that, everything, a lot of people I've met in my life have locked into place. But I mean, like, a natural good tan. See, that's my thing, too, is that, like, I don't want to imply that, like, getting a tan is also, like, stealing culture or whatever, but I, like, it's weird, right? There's a little weirdness of, like, certain people who, like, want to be, like, really, really tan, like, ostensibly as dark as they can be. But also, it's, like, bad for you. Like, nothing wrong with a little sun every now and then, but I don't want to call anyone out, but I just said that I'm genetically predisposed to have schizophrenia, but also, like, my family, we got a genetic, like, skin thing, a skin cancer thing. And the rest of my family has used this knowledge and decided that they want to tan all the time. Go to the beach and just lie there to tan. We'll lie outside just to get... Like, I get it. There's, like, different beauty standards for women, and it's harsh to live under... patriarchy. But I never, I mean, I'm a very pale person. I just don't go outside often. I never saw the appeal. I found it quite strange, actually. You know, we started out this stream with so much energy, and now we're just having a civil conversation while I don't know what the fuck I'm doing in the game. We're running out of time. The clock's ticking. Tending sounds boring. I mean, like, it's supposed to be relaxing, I guess, and I understand that. You know, this one's just a dead end, right? It's where I got a missile or something. If you want like a little orangeness, a little darkness, whatever. If you're working outside with your hands, fucking sure, whatever, sure. But lying out there with that one like reflective silver thing that's supposed to cook you faster to not look like a white guy, it's weird. I think it's weird. To be fair, civil conversation, best conversation. It's very civil that I'm the only one with a microphone, and I'm talking about culture and race issues. I'm this white guy, and I'm up on my pedestal. I'm like, yeah, you know, excuse me, black people, let me speak for you, actually. I'm kind of the expert. Yeah, that's real civil. A civil conversation is when I'm the only one who talks and nobody else talks. That's not even a conversation. I think I've learned, I like to think so, to very literally sit my white ass down and listen. Because in 2020, at the height of protests, I wanted to be as informed as possible. And I was like, no, even in 2020, I was like, you know, there's a lot of people on Instagram that are posting black squares that are just like clogging up the tag where people are using that tag to get actual information and converse with each other. Because these are issues that I care about, right? But it's not really my place to speak. The only place where it's my place to speak is my stream, right? Because people are coming here to hear what I have to say. And I don't have anything pre-written. This is just off the cuff, just me thinking out loud. And sometimes, like, streams will happen later down the line, and I'll be like, no, I shouldn't have said it like that. Like, I feel like sometimes I come across worse than I want to. Where it's hard for me to make my points when I don't, like...
Trying to fix the decimal point before the stream ends. Did it work?
No. The decimal point number is still the same. We need, was it 0.0... No, 0.006... Okay, just get that number... Do 104 minus that exact number. I don't even know if you can donate a certain amount of cents. Speaking of not making sense, where the fuck am I? What am I doing? Maybe we do get a solid cheeky nap in here after this. I ran a successful errand. All I would have to do is just wait. Is just stay up like an hour later. I could do that. There's not a super strict time I need to get up. I'm just going to be tired tomorrow. But I gotta do less work. I gotta film something important, though. I don't know what the fuck's going on, man. I'm so turned around. Should I, like, I can't even leave the ice area. I'm gonna feel so stupid once I figure out what it is. I'm leaving my scan on the entire time. Because I've missed something. What I'm getting at is the only platform that is mine is this stream. Everywhere else when it comes to, like, you know, important issues on any other social media, that's why, you know, say what you will about Twitter, I love the repost feature. That I don't really like tweets, I just, like, repost so that people know that, hey, I like this thing, and also, look, I want you guys to see this. So if there's shit that matters, and I see someone else talking about it that's likely more informed, I'm not just gonna regurgitate their tweet verbatim. I'll just repost them. I wish, like, I understand the hype feature and the collab feature. These are positive YouTube features. But I kind of wish YouTube had more of, like, a dedicated repost system that, like, YouTubers could be like, hey, I liked this video. You should check this out if you like my videos. More of a sense of community, you know? Because say what you will about YouTube. I mean, I just talked about how, like, cliquey the Twitch community is, but there is no YouTube community. It's such a widely spread. It can be weird sometimes. I don't know what that's in reference to, but I agree. Things are weird. Talking about, like, positive YouTube and Twitter features, I think Twitter announced that they're, like, not even that they're going to roll it out, that they're considering a scene tab that, like, shows every tweet that you've scrolled past. I guess it counts it as seen, in case you see a tweet and then it, like, disappears. But I think that's going to cause more problems than it's worth. It's these things, right? But how do I... Because on YouTube, for something to count as you watching it, you need to click or tap on that video. But, like, on TikTok, have you ever gone through your TikTok history? It just shows you every video that has showed up on your app. Even if you scrolled away and you watched it for 1 second, then your history is entirely there. And sometimes it helps when it's like, oh, shit, what was that video I saw earlier? I want to scroll and find it again. But a lot of the time, it's like, why the fuck did I watch this? And then Twitter has an auto-scroll feature, so I feel like it's just going to be... That shit's going to get someone in trouble. Sometimes I try and read a conversation and have a click through a quote retweet or reply to a quote retweet, etc. I think naked retweets are a good feature, though. Yeah. People have been getting real vague on Twitter recently. Like, they'll repost something, or they'll say, like, yeah, this is just like that book, and then someone will be like, what book? And they're like, I don't feel like telling you. Why is everyone gatekeeping?
I think there are certain things we should gatekeep. Like, I think we really lost the culture war on autism. Now anyone that's a little bit quirky and likes fucking, I don't know, Pokemon, they're all autistic, apparently. And I can't even gatekeep because I never got a proper diagnosis. So as far as everyone knows, I'm actually normal. I'm actually totally normal, actually. I don't think I'm making any progress in this game anymore. Maybe I need a fresh set of eyes next time, whenever next time is. We're going to go back in like March, and then we're going to do the big Andrew circle again, conversing with my 9 Andrews. Let's find a save room at the very least. Can we go up for one? We can't go up that way. I think we got to go down. Go the other way. Can only assume they're vague to not get tourist in their interest. Yeah, but what's wrong with tourist in your interest? Like, wouldn't you want more people to like your thing? I saw Severance Season 1 in 2022, and every other person I brought it up to had never heard of it. And I was so excited for Season 2, and I've been waiting for 3 years. And then Season 2 came out, and it was way bigger, and it was like a huge thing now. People were getting into Severance for the first time, and I was ecstatic. I'm like, oh, this is fucking awesome. Granted, inversely, I really like Haha You Clowns, and I feel like a lot of people are posting about it where they're not even being like, oh, I'm a new fan. They're just seeing clips of it and being like, what the fuck is this show? That's just so weird. I have to shit again. That's crazy. I didn't even eat anything in between. I had one more sip of a milkshake, and immediately it's rearranging my guts. Okay, so save is here. I don't fucking know. I don't agree with this logic, but I think the point is to not have a bunch of weirdos flooding into the community. But I don't know. I'm not a believer that a fandom can impact anything. Unless, like, you know, the show's writers and the movie's writers, the game's whatever, like, involve themselves with the fandom. I don't think a show having a bad or show or movie or whatever, having a bad fandom makes it a bad thing. Like, retroactively. People are annoying about the Amazing Digital Circus, but it doesn't impact the show at all. I like when a show like Circus kind of makes fun of those weirdo fans. Some people are very strange about things I like. And you know what? Teach their own. Really depends on the fandom, you know? Vocal minorities that bring up squash issues from years ago and acting like they own the place. Yeah, but that will ruin the fandom. But I'm saying you could still watch that show or that movie in a bubble completely separate from the fandom, and it wouldn't impact your viewing at all. It shouldn't impact the actual innate quality of the piece of art you're talking about. Like, if it's a fully online game, I could understand. Like, if you don't like the TF2 fandom, then you're probably not gonna like playing the game. You guys have any major part of their enjoyment of the show in the Discord's continuity or community, then sure. But I don't see why you'd consume media like that. Well, I don't like the term consume media, but yeah. There are outstanding examples. Like, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic started, like, putting fandom references in the show. And it just became, like, a fandom show by that point. And some writers do let the fandom... Like, I mean, if we're circling back to Scott Cawthon's writing, the only reason it's so fucking arbitrary and stupid is because he really wanted to be the smartest guy in the room. And when people guessed where the story was going, he just made a bunch of pointless twists to keep people on their toes. So obsessed with people not knowing the answer to any of these mysteries. Inversely, you have someone like James Gunn who keeps replying to people's tweets and saying, like, oh, this was actually the intent of the movie. If you have a different interpretation, that's incorrect. Like, that's... I liked Superman, and I really love the Suicide Squad, Peacemaker... My controller's vibrating. Guardians of the Galaxy. But I don't think it's his place to say this interpretation is wrong, so on and so forth. Granted, there are some outstanding examples as well, like the Wachowski sisters that directed the Matrix films, that a bunch of, you know, chud manosphere dudes are always talking about the red pill or whatever. Like, I think they're allowed to be like, okay, that's not what we meant at all. Because that's become a real world issue now. Sorry, I should have said eat television. Perfect, exactly. Engage with art. Sorry, I missed it. Did we figure out a number that would fix the percentage? Did we? No. But it's this number. Well, 104. I could tell you right now, actually. I'll just do it on my calculator. Minus 103.99416845. Is that 1 1 1 1? 0.005832. I feel like that's not even an amount of money. If this is in dollars, 1 is $1, which is 100 pennies. So, like, what is this times 100? Not even, that's half a penny. That's not a suitable amount of money. That's not anything. Don't worry about it. What we should be worrying about is freezing to death in this Metroid land. I think fandom can be fun. I think seeing a bunch of people post about something you like. I mean, I talked about this before. Like when a show is brought back to streaming and a bunch of people watch it for the first time and they're all posting about it. Or like, you know, they're releasing... Earlier this year when they released Chibi Robo on Nintendo Switch Online services and everyone was playing it for the first time, that was fun to see a bunch of fucking Chibi Robo post. Or even... Hold on a second. No fucking way. Shut up, dude. Really? You could buy 1% of a gumball. You know, I actually did 23andMe recently and it came back in my blood test. I'm actually 1% gumball. Okay, so I finally solved what I was supposed to do, but at what cost? This is just 1 of 4, though. Now it's 3 of 4. It's going to be 3 of 4. Well, now I gotta go back to the save room to save. Make sure I don't lose that progress I just made. Okay, well, no. Open back up. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here! Interesting. Now things are starting to happen, which is curious. How do we get that percentage? That math doesn't seem right. Some fucking chud donated a decimal amount. Listen, it doesn't matter. The meter has surpassed 100, and I'm playing Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. Save your money for bribing people to follow, because we still need 17 more followers. Or you know what? Save up your money for when I come back in January, because everyone's going to need to resub. We're going to start fresh. I'm coming back. I said I would come back like the day after MagFest, which is January 12th, but I might be severely sick and lost my voice by then, so we'll have to see. Maybe this whole throat thing that's been going on as of late, maybe it won't get any better at all. We have officially made progress in Metroid Prime 4 today. Close out of that. And now we go about a whole 10 minutes. Alright. Because the thing is, every time I do... I'm saving the game again. Because last time I didn't, and I just bit myself. I'm not even going to risk it. We have a little bit of time. But perhaps... when we come back to the Nintendo Switch 2. I mean, my current goal is to get a Santa hat. I need to remember to do that later. We will... I don't know when we're going to continue the Metroid Prime 4 Beyond series, because that'll have to be its own thing, because we can't... I mean, we barely made any progress in 3 hours, so, like, having 30 minutes is not going to be enough. But series like Kirby Air Riders,
Pokemon Legends ZA Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. This can't be right. Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza. That's 4 things. Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Starcross World, Tears of the Kingdom Switch 2 Edition. Those are 6 things. So if I do a rotational Switch 2 day, each of those would be 30 minutes. But that's not even taking into account games I didn't beat that have little things to do in there, like Welcome Tour, like Fast Fusion. Games that are worth playing. Chilling by the Fire, we can upgrade our campfire slowly. I don't know if we can do little missions in Age of Imprisonment. We wanted to beat Pokemon Violet so we can get those exclusives that we don't have ahead of a new Pokemon game. There's other just Switch games in general that I haven't beaten. I have now completed Clive and Wrench. I haven't beaten Pikmin 4. Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4. There's stuff in there I want to do. So either I'll split it 6 ways, or I'll split it 8 ways, or I'll split it 9 ways. Who knows? Oh, 6. Well, I mean, we can rotate things in and out. I'll make a schedule. It will be every Thursday. Because the first Thursday, well, technically the first Thursday I come back, there will be an Animal Crossing update. So I should probably do that. And then we're good until, February 12th, where Mario Tennis comes out. I might be gone then. So we have 2 Thursdays after that, the 22nd and the 29th. And then Pokemon Pokepokia comes out at the start of March. You see what I'm getting? There'll be a little bit each time, but for now, what a year it's been. The year where I first got the Nintendo Switch 2. That's sitting right behind me right now. Also where I got that rooster. See how quickly stuff got dark? Stuff gets dark around here. The year I started wearing these glasses, the year I put this backdrop behind me, set up the posters, made that ceramic rooster, started looking through the notebook and taking notes, got the Switch 2, got the Kirby Air Riders amiibo, and of course set up this tree. And as the stream comes to an end, as we now have 6-7 minutes left on stream, the cats are far too exhausted after getting their shots to knock anything down, so I can tell you firmly that the final remaining ornaments on the annual Red Ultra tree the Peter Griffin penis present, the Pickle Pick pizza popper, the Perky Predator prancing, and of course, the one that they couldn't reach, the very top of the tree topper. I don't have any alliteration for this. This is just Weezer. And you're right. By the end of the year, the penultimate stream number 888 in the entire lineage of BH Ultra Live, and I believe 199 in 2025, meaning we're going to reach that 200 goal at least by the end of the year. We have streamed the most amount this year. These goals haven't been going the entire year, but they have been going throughout autumn, and this is technically the final stream of autumn if we're calculating anything. We did get our donation goal. The winner of the new game fund will be Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, and I will play that when I come back. I should actually mark that on my calendar right now that it's official. It's official. Yeah, I have it marked. The subscriber goal, because I went gung-ho and gifted a bunch of subs while watching the Game Awards because I just wanted to award people for being there. We've grown a lot as a community. We've got a lot of regular chatters, and you know what? We got another one Sunday night. I'm not saying goodbye too early, but
I truly hope that you all join me again in the new year when I come back in the middle of January. I'm prepping for a hiatus. Today, after this stream, you have a couple hours. There will be a teaser for the next video on the BH Ultra YouTube channel, and you will see what I've been working on next. And then there will be on the Patreon not only a bracket today, but also an exclusive movie commentary. And for me, I got all my subs, I got all my donations. We didn't quite reach that follower goal, but we have how many days until I come back? Not counting the Sunday stream. Let's say 1, 2, 7, so 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 days until my next stream on this couch. On this set, even. And if we can get a follower a day, maybe every other day, we could potentially reach that 900 goal by the end. Maybe if I have time in between, I'll run like reruns on the Twitch channel. I don't know. Just to bolster those numbers. Who fucking cares? But as for right now, I have been talking and lying and lazing and been going over the day for 2 hours and 57 minutes. Meaning if I want this to be a solid 3 hours, that the stream will end in about 3. And the intro song went a while and the outro song did. But you know what? Because it's going to be our last opportunity to see it this year and there won't be one tomorrow, I say, although I didn't get my Kirby hat, we celebrate Christmas one final time before the proper holiday. Christmas, just a week away. I'm so excited about this information. Wake up, everyone. It's Christmas. Christmas is the greatest time of year, but to enjoy it most, you need to get out of bed. It only comes round once a year. There is snow outside with some reindeer. Go to the window and then you will see Santa's coming down the chimney, putting some presents underneath the tree. And everybody knows it's Christmas. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. Your advent calendar has a chocolate for you. Though you might have school or work to travel to, talk about it in the present tense, because soon you will open your presents. Get out of bed now, it's gonna be a good day. Santa's coming down the chimney, putting some presents underneath the tree. And everybody knows it's Christmas. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. Fa la la la, fa la la la, fa la la la, shimmy shimmy yeah, shimmy yeah, shimmy yeah. Fa la la la.